Hi, I am Daniel Kjellesvik at Pineapple Marketing, and I want to share with you at Deilig Krumkake a unique opportunity for your business to connect with a new and your existing audience, and at the same time delivering on your promise for all prospects and existing customers of DK, having coffee for a cause. So let's go backwards and plunge directly into the most exciting part of the campaign, namely the content. An animal shelter just got in this dog. Passersby found it in the woods tied to a tree. The dog was lying on the ground, dehydrated, showing few signs of being alive. The passersby called the police, which sent out a patrol and a vet to the location. In the meantime, the passersby had aided the dog with some water. The vet brought the dog in for examination while the police investigated the case, trying to find out who the owners were. However, they were not able to find the owners, but luckily, the dog recovered and was transferred to the animal shelter. Although the dog was healing physically, it showed signs of being nervous and bothered. The people at the animal shelter are working on the psychological recovery as well, and the dog is already showing signs of a healthy personality and happiness. This dog story and the effort of the shelter workers are the foundation of this campaign. The work and the care put into these fates are really worth an emphasis on and showcasing. The animal shelter has also been so kind in letting the audience in the campaign contribute to finding a fitting name for this dog. But let's take a step back and look at those smart campaign goals. We will use the last Coffee for a Cause campaign for benchmarking the performance of this campaign. That means we will compare the two campaigns and look at the ad spends during the campaign's lifetime compared to the last event campaign. The campaign will last for 10 days before the event, and we expect to see a 10% higher brand recall lift, 20% higher engagement rates, like shares, likes, comments and subscribers, etc. And a 10% higher sentiment among the audience, positive feedback versus negative. And lastly, a 50% more traffic to the DK's event landing pages. We will use a third-party analytical tool to measure all the marketing efforts holistically and to map traffic and behaviors using pixels and cookies. The target audience for the campaign is Gen Z and young millennials living in the Oslo region. They embrace diversity and care about sustainability and the local and global environment. For this campaign, we will also expand the regular audience of DK by making a lookalike audience that has interest in pets and animal welfare. Mary from the animal shelter is also a micro-influencer with a substantial fan base in the Oslo region. She will be an essential part of this campaign and has agreed to do so without any compensation. The campaign favors both her YouTube channel and the animal shelter. So let's look at the platforms we will find our audience. Since both DK and the animal shelter have substantial fan bases on Instagram and YouTube, we will leverage that. Even though the ad spends are limited, we will make a 6 minutes viral video telling the story of the dog. We will use video footage produced by Mary at the shelter and her voice as an overlay telling the story. The video will be cross-published on both Mary's and DK's YouTube channels. Then we will repurpose the material for ads on Instagram. Short 6 seconds, highly engaging awareness campaigns. There will be 2 campaign sets leveraged on Instagram, one focusing on awareness about the event. The call to action will be learn more, driving traffic to a DK landing page with more information about the animal shelter, and the viral video of the nameless dog will be embedded on that landing page. The second campaign on Instagram will be a retargeting campaign, driving traffic to a daily show called Morning Coffee with a Nameless Dog. Every morning at 7 during the 10-day campaign, Mary from the shelter and Tom from DK and the nameless dog will host a live show cross-published on the YouTube channels. The show will follow the dog's recovery, and the audience will be encouraged to join the conversation, asking questions and discussing the name for the dog. The hosts will also encourage the audience to click the CTA, which sends traffic to a DK landing page where the audience can submit their suggestions for a new name for the dog. It is only fitting that the most engaged audience contributes in finding the dog's name. The audience will be encouraged to become patrons to Mary's YouTube channel, and the super chat will be enabled. Fundings from the newly acquired patrons and super chats will go directly to the animal shelter. Mary will also host extra shows beyond her usual schedule. There will be organic posts on Instagram focusing on the nameless dog, short videos, GIFs and pictures encouraging the audience to participate in the discussion. The event tag Coffee with My Pet will be created for the audience to post content on their own pet's relations. For obvious reasons, the events will be hosted live digitally this year on YouTube. Premiere pages will be created during the 10-day campaign, and the audience will be encouraged to subscribe to these pages with CTAs on live shows, on Mary's own channels, organically on Coffee with My Pet, and in the follow-up the nameless dog posts. As part of the events, polls will be made of the best names decided by Mary, and a naming ceremony will be a special featured event. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I would love to tell you more details concerning this campaign.